After 2 months in the Monster Extermination Squad, and through relentless training, Reno had raised his combat suit's output from 8% to 18%, an astonishing rate of improvement. His peer Haru immediately felt the pressure, yet their rivalry seemed meaningless when compared to true genius. Emily had already pushed her suit to an incredible 55%. As for Kafka, who started at 0%, after 2 months of struggle he had finally reached 1%. For him, this tiny step was nothing short of an epic breakthrough, and he even went to show it off in front of Emily. Still, at this pace, he might end up being dismissed within 3 months. Just then, the squad suddenly received an emergency alert. A monster had appeared downtown. No one expected to be deployed so soon, and this was the very first mission for the rookie team. Kafka was so nervous he nearly vomited. Their target, a colossal monster over 150 meters long. It had to be said, this creature was simply enormous. Fortunately, the giant beast would be handled personally by Captain Mina, while the other squads were tasked with eliminating the smaller monsters at spawn. Upon hearing that their powerful captain would join the battle, everyone's morale surged, and they rushed to the battlefield with anticipation. Once they arrived, Kafka, armed with only 1% of his power, unexpectedly felt a surge of confidence. But the very next second, he was struck and sent flying by a monster. The veterans could only sigh helplessly. Why do we always end up babysitting the rookies? Emily, annoyed by the remark, unleashed her full power and annihilated a monster in a single strike, leaving the veterans stunned in disbelief. Kafka quickly praised her impressive performance. Although Emily was secretly delighted, she maintained her usual prideful attitude. Meanwhile, Iharu and a veteran managed to take down a monster together, something that should have been worth celebrating. But then he looked at Reno, who was already capable of defeating a monster on his own. Their outstanding performances left the veterans astonished. This year's rookies were undeniably stronger than any in the past. Even with only 1% output, Kafka had developed his own way of fighting. He slipped inside a monster's body, searching for its core, and soon discovered it was located in the neck. He immediately advised his teammates, those with weaker firepower should concentrate attacks on the sides. More importantly, he uncovered a critical secret. The smaller monsters carried reproductive organs inside them. If not destroyed, their corpses could spawn even more creatures. This discovery was a major contribution, and for the first time, Kafka felt he was truly useful. Just as his fighting spirit burned brighter, a deafening explosion shook the battlefield. It was Captain Mina, locked in combat with the colossal monster. The vice captain urged Kafka to watch closely. That is the strength of the person you hope to fight alongside. Mina gathered immense energy, and with a single devastating energy blast, obliterating half of the giant monster's head in an instant, the battlefield was engulfed in her overwhelming might, leaving everyone utterly speechless in awe.